Pulls up on the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star.
Talk about bringing it.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground.
It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Welcome to the NBA All-Star Game here in Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. I'm Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. Hold on, folks. We expect a wild ride. This could be one of the more impressive All-Star games we've seen. The way these teams have been selected, the amount of talent on the floor, it's generated a lot of anticipation. And tonight, the culmination of All-Star Week, the big game, as they say. Shaq, final score is not going to mean much, so what are the guys out here playing for?
A couple of guys will be jockeying for the MVP, and you just got to go out there and say, hey, you know what? I have individual pride. Let me go to work for the fans.
Yeah, if you come out here joking around, thinking that it's just going to be a fun day, you're taking the wrong approach. It is a celebration. However, give the fans more.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the fans,
yeah.
We love the fans, don't we?
Oh, we love them.
You fans out there, all of you who are watching us right now,
thank you.
We love you. We love you, fans.
From the heart, brother.
We really do.
From the heart.
Touch your TV screen. Touch it.
Touch it.
Touch it. Touch it. Touch it.
Oh, there's something there. There's something there.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars. After another.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Leonard. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, I like the activity of Drummond on the glass. I mean, always pounding and grinding for offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 4-point game. AI up top. He's covered by Leonard. It's Curry outside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now here's Drummond. Durant with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Good on the shot.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
On the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Irving. West All-Stars with the rebound. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Spoke about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to get out of the guys' way, let them enjoy themselves. He told me they know what they're doing. Nobody's interested in me drawing up a ton of complicated plays. I'm just going to roll the ball out there and let them play. Kevin, back to you.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Curry with a wide-open look. Drops in the tray. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he used the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Now, here's AI. He has 6. And James gets it to go on the assist by AI. AI's got 5 assists in the game.
Loose is the way this game should be played.
Now, here's AI. It's Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Irving finds Antetokounmpo. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Free throw good. AI. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. James is checked in.
Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
Don't think you're going to get a better look than that, and it's Butler who makes it possible with an excellent feed.
And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Doing a little bit of work from that in-between area. The defense isn't going to know what to do with Butler if he's draining those jumpers.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the West. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends John Wall to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up. The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls for Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
AI outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, I like the clip he's shooting at. Extremely effective. If you're on defense now, you got to get the ball out of his hands.
The West All-Stars have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Pulls up on the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star.
Oh! Talk about bringing it.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground.
Leonard. To the middle. Here's Irving. It's blocked. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The West All-Stars have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here is Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Butler with the steal. And here we go. AI. Oh, my goodness. That is breathtaking.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
The other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
It's impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
AI kicks to Cousins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance.
Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. AI's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The West All-Stars have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one drops. Marc Gasol's checked in for the East. Russell Westbrook comes in for Kevin Durant. The West also making some changes. Simmons checked in for LeBron. Paul George comes in for Butler. And Stephen Curry subbed in for John Wall. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Not a lot going his way. Everything he's shooting is just off the mark. I mean, somehow he's got to figure out a way to turn.
And so it's the West All-Stars controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball. The West All-Stars making a switch here. AI has checked in.
1 shot.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
With enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's his 5th personal. AI taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Love's check in for Durant. And both free throws good for AI. Outside Curry. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star Game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Love, no good. Love's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. Loose. Curry with the steal. Wall wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 13.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away.
The dish now to LeBron. Over Love. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, that's exactly what's been happening here. Where's the focus? Where's the intensity? Where's the resilience? Where's the energy? From the defenders, all of that is absent.
And James picks up the foul.
Ideal spot where his teammate could score.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Timeout called East All-Stars. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
Is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls. AI's got 6 here in this quarter.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Oh, on the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Clark, when you think about it, all fans really care about is winning, and that's hard to pull off when you're the only star on your team. We see it all over the league.
You know, basketball is not tennis or golf. It's a team game, and one man can't win a championship by himself. I mean, when you look at all the championship teams, they were championship teams, not driven by just one star player. And it's a blessing when you can play with other good players, and that's what all good players desire to do at some point in their career. 100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The East making a switch. Lillard's checked in.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Outside Leonard over James, and it's Leonard missing. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star. And finished off by LeBron.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Love. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to AI. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. AI's got 12 points here in the second half. Leonard's got 24.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And that one's good. AI.
Well, and there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hand.
Look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The free throw drops for Towns. Teams of the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics, but now
for guys that are really good at it.
Damian Lillard out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Chris Paul. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Durant. And it's center. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. East with the ball. We know Clark fans want to see star players. That's been a hot topic around the league. The league has added rules, in fact, that now prohibit resting guys on certain nights.
Yeah, so you wait until the defense commits. Russell does that. Finds the open man nicely.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
AI. When you were playing to complement your inside game, you had that wonderful mid-range jumper, but more and more, players are going away from it.
I think it's all driven by analytics, Kevin. I mean, everything is about the three-point shot, efficiency of your possessions, go for 3 when you can or get it to the rim. And that makes sense from a mathematical standpoint. From a game standpoint, though, if a quality shot...
Goodness.
Talk about bringing the heat. the thunder and the lightning on that pound.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
Four on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. AI's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Russell, no good.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Game, you've seen a number of guys do a great job of changing styles as they've gotten older in the game.
Yeah, that's always fun to watch. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
Right.
You watch these guys, and there are a number of other guys, too. I mean, those come to mind pretty prominently. But again, it's about a concession to who you are for real, not who you used to be. And I love seeing guys play more on the ground when they were high flyers earlier, or add a jump shot when they were drivers. Those are neat evolutions.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Dominate. Exactly what it was. Where to play.